you get a job, you get married, and that was the plan. You know that was the plan. My mama always said, graduate, go to college, you get a job, you get married, and that was the plan. You know that was the plan. She felt the burden of her body, boldly boasting her impending bundle of reality, roughly round. She reread the question, do you want to keep it? Her hands began twitching over the pages and pens, began twitching over the strange lines. Either or could change her life, and she wanted to mark X for no. Time was already slipping. X for no, the days that I was X for no, the weeks, the years slipping away. She wanted to mark X for, I don't know, maybe. Just a baby. She marked X for yes. Grabbed that yes in a fist and left it like this. I was born, my fist wrapped around her yes, my fist wrapped around the umbilical cord. See, I was born like this. She was always restless. My mother, I always wondered what kept her from going under. I mean, she was 17. Just a baby herself. But then again, she was always stronger than she supposed. I mean, only God knows what she had to do to keep me fed and clothed. It was always clear to me that she was a glowing, constantly coursing creek in God's garden. But I don't know. You tell her that. She had none of it for me. She seemed to me to be the sea, damned and concreted behind the facade of a bitterly broken dream. She had to cut herself a pattern and pass together a poster of a proposed life. Eventually, she became a poster wife. In order to patch together the holes in her life, like the men she'd be missing in life, like the moments she'd be missing in life, I guess it's only right that I should embrace the life for which she lived. You see, I should not be here. If I could be unborn, wind back and be unconceived, couldn't like her. I'm still some wild soul compressed into the mediocre mode of this moment. She is a deity, and I'm still trapped inside of her body. I keep trying to rescue her from everything, and even though she doesn't blame me, it still feels like she's 17. And some days, when she couldn't get rid of me, she just cried herself to sleep, and she just married a man she didn't want to keep, and she just walked a path she swore she'd never see. You see, I should not be here. Whatever it was she was before me, it lives in me. And I am a constantly burning beginning. I have got the burden of us both in my body, and I was born like this. A crochet concoction of a woman pulling on me, pulling on wherever it was she was before me. Yes, lately I've been tearing up stages. Like her, my hands keep twitching over the pens and papers, bending and blazing like a chorus of unanswered prayers. Since my first breath, every poem has been an X for yes. Since my first breath, every kiss is an X for yes. And even this moment, right now, right here in Las Vegas, is a yes. And I was born like this, ready to die at any given moment with no regrets. I wake up every morning. I wake up some mornings, and I thank God that she said, making the decision to have a child be adopted was probably one of the toughest decisions I've ever made. It was also easy because her parents were friends. And it was the one thing I could give to them that no one else could. I am grateful that I get to see this child grow. I am grateful I get to be in this child's life. And I'm grateful that I got the choice, that it was mine to make. And I wish that for my niece. I wish that for my friends. I wish that for my people, that they get the choice. because I could not be here in front of you if I didn't have a choice. Photo of a girl, 1994, God, Long Beach, California. I watched the flood splash and truck by my first floor window before I see God struck by with her iron and 40 ounce. A wave of bodies, glittering onyx, catches air, dips and weaves past the sill like a river of flies that splinters at the sight of her. A legion of black ants tripping down the street screaming, "Run!" as God pulls a hammer, whips spiders all through my kitchen. Hoodies scatter in the side streets as God saunters by in her slapping pink slippers and her creamy silk boxers unhinging, reminding them who they fucking with. God, or Samson got his dick wet, ships him black hail into my living room. God says, she's gotta knock that shit out, hawks a bullet into my bathroom. God, I think Samson better get his ass out there. God about to break a neck on me, looking for a little goddamn justice. A new name for my love. A liberated ekphrastic for Civil Rights Corps, presented at the 2021 Juneteenth introduction of the Abolition Amendment, because yes, slavery is still legal in the US. My timeline is fading to black. Black screens, black fists, black faces on black backgrounds. My timeline is a matter of life and death, and I can't see for all the black digits dialing back the number of days since the last Black life mattered. My daddy, my grandmama, my cousin from Cali, all of them have got a thing for black flags and hashtags. A new name for our black love. Baldwin. The fire of a queer black man followed me into a jail cell where I slept like Black Jesus for 45 days and 44 nights in a cage lit up by the literature of a people snuffed out again and again by the wayward words of a legislator. And let me tell you something. Satan has nothing on a man possessed by manifest destiny. Satan has nothing on a man obsessed with the pursuit of life, liberty, and property, but not with the pursuit of justice for those people living and hustling in my community. It's also one-sided, like history. A new name for my love. Lord. A power drowned out by the confetti of invasive policies, digging down into my kind's drawers, sneaking into my kind's bedrooms, under the mask of morality, trying to tell me how my lifestyle and my body are wrong. Lord, they wrong. I slept for 44 nights at the feet of a man dreaming in inequity. Audrey, Lord, I've slept for 35 years at the feet of inequity. My queer black femme body is a highlight reel of tenacity. My queer black femme, a lineage of perseverance. And my queer black femme, a protest, a new name for my love. Protest, a fire. Next time, Marsha, I think I'll burn it all down. Write a supernova so hot it'll make their bars melt. The paint pill, the linoleum curve up and back. I'll sing at the top of my lungs. The troubled waters have come. And the waves will roll in like me, with a pen in one hand and a ballot in another. I'll scream, check the weather reports. Incoming, a typhoon of our indigenous ancestors. Incoming, a flood of the poor, the tired, the hungry masses. Incoming, the growing majority, the new God, the liberated and proud. It's our land now, as it always was and always should have been. Check the records. Pull open the archives. Somebody go give me a goddamn registry. Imagine the land back in the hands of the true descendants. Imagine the land in indigenous hands. Y'all doing all right? Y'all are allowed to make noise. I need it, okay? I can't see y'all faces and shit. I need to know y'all are here with me. All right.